You know, if I'm directing, I'd start with the one and then...
Okay, we're rolling. Thank you very much. We're now looking at a range of wines that have come from a very special place in Bissau, where a friend of mine in Bissau called Natty has been disposing of her husband's estate. Her husband had built up a collection of thousands of bottles of French Bordeaux wine, vintage wine, from the early millennium. And this wine had been stored in imperfect conditions. So we refer to it as lottery wine. You can take a bottle of this wine and pull out the cork, and it's just fine. This in fact came from a different brand of wine, because the cork that came out of this bottle of wine here was one of the lottery wines. This bottle of wine here, we had great difficulty getting the cork out, so much difficulty that some of the cork is still in the bottle. So, I don't know quite what we're looking at. Right, very good. So, this wine is a 2002 Bordeaux wine from Chateu Cantelaude, bottled in the chateau. And it's an appellation contrôlée. It's the real deal. But it's available in Bissau for 1,000 CFA per bottle. And when she started, she had 10,000 bottles of wine available for sale. And the thirsty and happy characters in Bissau...
She's down to one since we were here. There's only one left now.
But every bottle of wine that you open is a lottery. You never know what it will taste of. So here, I've got a small glass of this wine. It's not very clear. It smells of grapes. And it tastes very strongly of wine. It's got an extremely strong, stronger taste than it has the smell. And on the edge of the taste, there's a little hint of vinegar, and there are some unfortunate byproducts. So this is by no means fine wine, but it's not cooking wine either.
Can I try your wine, sir?
I'd like to try some of this wine.
And then I can say what I'm thinking.
So here's a taste of this delicious Bordeaux.
Quite strong smelling, quite a depth of colour, a little bit of cork floating. And it's not the best wine I've ever drunk, I have to say, but it is drinkable. That's all I can say.
Well, we managed to pick up 5 bottles of this wine, one of each kind, and so during the course of our work we'll have to carry out detailed research into all of them, and this was only the first of many. Chateu Cantelaude. And I must have told you wrong. It is in fact a Moulis, not a Bordeaux, which I believe is a neighbouring wine growing area in France. France is such a big place, there's so much wine there. But this Moulis is truly magnifique.
Moulis magnifique.